Underway across Indiana. This year already, tens of thousands of Hoosiers have applied to vote absentee by mail.
Our 13 Investigates reporter Cierra Putman learned that the numbers are not as high as the election back in 2020, and that's for a number of reasons. But in Marion County this year, applications are outpacing a pre-COVID election.
The majority of Hoosiers are going to vote in person, but Marion County says there are signs that voting by mail is gaining popularity. We were there when the Marion County Election Board double-checked voting machines ahead of the primary election, including this high-speed tabulator, which will count absentee ballots mailed in by Hoosiers. In the first 15 days of processing, the county told 13 Investigates it received 2,280 applications,
which is 3 times the amount that we received in 2018, which was the comparable election. So while we're not anywhere near where we were in 2020, we're well above where we were in 2018.
Why do you think that's the case?
People voted by absentee mail. They had to in 2020, and they figured out how to do it and liked it. And I think that's why.
Voters like Lee Tuminello. I spoke to her in February.
I wanted to avoid being exposed to the virus. I have done it a couple other times.
Not everyone can do that, right?
No, you have to mark an excuse to vote by absentee.
Work, travel, and illness are some acceptable excuses. You can also vote by mail if you're over 65 or disabled. So far, the state has processed 17,553 applications. Here's a look at what 10 central Indiana counties have processed so far. That number will keep getting bigger. Hoosiers have until April 21st to apply. Here's what you need to do to make sure your application goes through and your vote counts. If you apply online, include the last 4 of your Social Security number or your 10-digit driver's license number.
On the paper application, that's not required.
It's a primary, so you have to choose a party to get a ballot. Also, pay attention to your signature. You must sign both your application and your completed ballot. Do not have a family member sign for you. That could get your application or ballot rejected.
It's best to apply early and send your ballot back early just to make sure that we receive it.
Keep in mind, your ballot must arrive by noon on Election Day to get counted. You can either mail it in or drop it off in person to make sure it gets there.